The world is going through challenging times. We've seen the impact of the COVID-19 virus globally. We've also seen its impact here in Kenya, with the loss of over 1,500 lives and some 88,000 Kenyans infected by COVID-19, and the economic impact it has also had. Now, one very important part of our response, together with the government, in this case the Ministry of Agriculture, has been looking to make sure we can ensure that Kenyan farmers would have access to the quality inputs needed to ensure continued production of food in a safe and dependable manner. So the KCEP Plus programme, whose launch we're celebrating today, was pulled together in record time with our tried and trusted partners on the side of the UN, IFAD, and working again hand in hand with the Ministry of Agriculture. And our aim is quite simple. Our aim is to support some 19,000 Kenyan farmers, primarily in the western region of Kenya, to be able to produce some 18,000 tonnes of maize, beans and Irish potatoes. And we're providing support to ensure full COVID compliance of some 68 markets, some 235 collection centres and a large number of warehouses.
KCEP CRAL is a program which is being run by the ministry with the support of the European Union and the IFAD. It's being implemented in counties in Western, counties in Eastern and counties in the coast. And mainly is to enable our smallholder farmers to improve their productivity. That's why it's called Cereals Enhancement Program. And the CRAL component is climate resilient agricultural livelihoods. That means most of these counties also face climate issues. So the program enables them also to be climate resilient so that they don't suffer the vagaries of the climate. And basically it's anchored on a program called the e-voucher. E-voucher is where we have partnered with banks like Equity and the development partners and ourselves, and we have registered the farmers who are in these programs, and we are able to support them directly for access to inputs. So inputs means quality seed, quality agrochemicals, and also quality post-harvest handling equipment. For example, these sacks which are used for storing maize or other produce so that it doesn't go bad.
We've been implementing KCEP CRAL for about 5 years. And we've touched about 145,000 small-scale farmers. They've reported back that they're making a lot of progress. They are increasing, the incomes are increasing, and their livelihoods are visibly changing. Now, with the onset of COVID-19 this year, first of all, commerce was disrupted because of the restrictions that were put in place by the government. That led to a reduction in the size of the market, and prices fell. As a result, the profitability of their businesses, farming is a business, was affected. And we fear now that with the effects of this COVID, we are going to see the progress and all the advances that we have noticed, start to reverse.
Ukulima huu wa KCEP nilianza 2017. Niliposikia ya kwamba KCEP wana mradi, nikaenda nikajaza form. Nilipojaza form, kasema ya kwamba tutoe 10%, nikatoa 10%, tukaanza ukulima. Tukisaidiwa na agriculture officer, wakatusaidia, tukajaza na tukasaidiwa tena na Equity Bank, wakatupatia training. Walipotupatia training, tukaenda hiyo training na tukamaliza. Tulipomaliza, wakatuambia tuanze kubank na wao. Tukabank na tukaanza kusave. Ndipo sasa mwaka ulipopita, tukaambiwa ya kwamba sasa imefika wakati wa kuchukua mbegu kwa agrodira ambayo ni mwananchi.
The program has shown its full potential during its 5 years of implementation, And when the COVID-19 pandemic started to have its impact on the food production, we were requested by the government of Kenya to contribute to the food security of the recovery of the nation. And we thought that why not using KCEP CRAL, because it's already in place, it is working well, and it will be a good way to boost production of food in the country. So we contributed 5 million euro to the KCEP Plus, and we continued the partnership with IFAD and the Ministry of Agriculture and all the 5 counties of the Western region that were already partner of KCEP, because we believe that this was the best and most cost-effective way to improve food production in Kenya and to make markets safe for COVID-19.
Under the bigger program that I talked about, the KCEP CRAL, we have a partnership with financial institutions, 2 of them being the Equity Bank and the Cooperative Bank. And Equity Bank has provided a mobile platform, for the farmers so that they can access inputs. They can purchase these inputs from vendors in a cashless mode. This is a program that is ongoing under the KCEP CRAL, and it has been rolled out to the rest of the country by the government with support from the World Bank.
The e-card works in a way that a farmer has to deposit the full amount of 20%, that is around 2,000 Kenya shillings. When you deposit the 20%, a figure is when KCEP deposits their 80%, and that's when now you receive the 100% worth inputs. In the second year, the commitment is raised to 40% from the farmer side, and again, it's a requirement you do the full 40% deposit, and then KCEP does the remaining 60% for you to receive the inputs. In the third year, like for me, 2020, I was now fully on my own, although now still working with farmers doing the aggregation together, but there is no support financially. But because I've been trained to use my account and savings habit, so I'm able to save and do my farming without any hitch.
Equity is a straightforward thing because once the customer comes and swipes, that money goes direct to our account. So once that money has gone to our account, now we are able now to make sure that we have enough stock to make sure that when the farmers come, everything is readily available. And Equity has also helped us to make sure that we have good trainings on how even to teach the farmers on how to save and make sure that they have enough money on their wallet so that when they come to swipe, it doesn't bounce.
When I joined in 2018, KCEP had started mentoring us farmers on how to come together, do aggregation, and even seek market together. We formed a CBO called Njoro Farmers CBO, which was what was helping us aggregate our produce. In 2018, we aggregated 3 bags per member of a CBO, and we sold to a local miller. In 2019, we aggregated 400 bags of maize, of which I contributed 10. And in 2020, this year, early, we aggregated 1,200 bags and we sold at 3,100, which was very motivating as the prevailing market price was around 28. Other benefits I've gained through KCEP, I've been able to inspire my mom and other village mates to change their way of farming from mixed farming and subsistence farming to commercial and to even conservation agriculture and good pest management. I've also been able to form a group called Inuka Njoro Youth Group, of which is constituted of farmers. We do aggregation of maize because we are a member of the cooperative that we formed under KCEP, and we've been able to sell maize through the cooperative as the youth group. The youth group also does value addition for the maize. We do formulate livestock feeds. I've also been able to diversify my sources of income because I bought some sheep Out of my income in 2018 and 2019, I bought 3 sheep in each year, and they've been able to give birth. I have sold some, which has helped me to cater for my needs even before I harvest what I plant.
Now, I would even say, really, thanks to the European Union for providing us with these 5 million euros so that we can continue to support the small-scale farmers in a sustainable manner.
Yeah, I want to thank Equity Bank, AgMark, KCEP. They've really helped us to grow. As you can see, it used to be a retail shop, but now we are a wholesaler. We supply out there. So we just want to thank them so much because they've enabled us to grow, and they've also made us to change our status, because we are not the same the way we used to be before 2017 and 2018. We've really grown. They've helped us, and we thank them so much. We really appreciate.
Nimesomesha watoto wangu na hali hiyo ya kulima kwa sababu ya kusaidiwa na KCEP kutoka wakati huo. Kwa hivyo ninasema ya kwamba KCEP idumu na KCEP itusaidie iweze kuuplift mkulima ambao ni wa chini na iweze kumuinua, ndiposa tuweze kuendelea na taifa letu lisiwe na njaa miaka yote.
I am really grateful for KCEP program, and I wish it would continue, and I am so happy that the KCEP CRAL Plus has been launched, which means next year we'll still be together, and it's a good platform. It enabled me to appreciate my agripreneurship journey. Yeah, and my future plans are to inspire more youths to come on board, and even young women, so that they can embrace agriculture as a career and a source of livelihood. It has done for me, and I believe it can do it also for someone else. I also wish to create employment. Through the cooperative, we desire to have a collection center which will create employment, because we'll need people to work there. And also the youth group I initiated, we also aspire to create employment.
We look forward to support smallholder farmers who have been impacted by COVID in this year, and to see that we're able to achieve results in the coming year and restore livelihood for smallholder farmers, especially women and youth in some of the counties of this country. So we are so excited to be part of this history, and we look forward to having an engaging discussion and interaction with all the players and partners involved in the implementation of this project. I will always be available to support the government and to support the partners to ensure a smooth and efficient implementation of this project.
So as we launch the programme today, I'm delighted to see a continuation of this successful partnership, and a tool that I think can help everyone be assured that the food supplies will continue to be safe, they'll continue to be healthy, and there will be an abundant supply. So thank you very much.